A determined young girl.
Thank you for praying for me.
Grateful to be alive.
I'm gonna be fine and I'm coming home soon.
A week later, after surgery, she is back at home to recover.
After the doctor came out and said the surgery was a success, I think then only it kicked in and I started crying.
The events of December the 4th still haunting her mother.
As I walking out to the door, and then I heard the gunshots. So they were shooting and her father ran out to go and pick her up.
One of the 3 stray bullets went through the 7-year-old's stomach.
This is where the bullet exits, so it's open now. So let me just pull it close.
She is among 3 who survived. Damien Bays was not so lucky.
My son is no more. I can't handle it.
Shot multiple times, the 26-year-old died in hospital.
I've prayed so much and I asked God, why is it happening to our kids?
Westbury is drowning in blood and grief. West Park Cemetery has become a regular meeting place.
My son died because they wanted his friend, not even him. He was on the wrong place at the wrong time. It's not fair. And I'm really broken.
3 suspects were arrested in this case. Police are still searching for 3 others. Just meters from Damien's resting place, fresh graves.
Many of them, I know them personally. I do.
Damien's cousin, Baldwin Bays, has returned here more often than expected.
More than 50 people, I can say, in the last 5 years is laying here. Innocent people. There are some of those that were bad, but the majority of them were innocent people. The guy laying over here was a witness to another case, and he has been shot innocently just because he knew a lot of the information. He was going to testify in court, and they took him out of the game.
Innocent people get killed during these turf wars.
Criminologist Lil Confits has been looking into the deadly gang violence.
This gang has grown to such large numbers that they can expand their works. Now they try to get to infiltrate other areas. And then there becomes a turf war between 2 rival gangs, where they want to protect or want to take over the suburbs, and then there is when the 2 gangs is fighting each other.
At the start of the lockdown, there was a lull in gang warfare, but it only lasted for 3 months. This is where 32-year-old Kirsten May was shot and killed.
Standing here makes me very sad.
His friend Lucien Nabir survived the shooting.
Me and my friend was on our way home, and these people just shot on us. And as we look back, me and my friend was trying to run, but as we ran, they shot again. And I never knew my friend was shot, and they shot me through the leg. When I ran, they ran after me, and he was still laying down.
The 30-year-old outran the gang, but May was not as fast.
They came back, and he was still laying there, and they shot him through his head.
May was a known barber. Still on crutches, Nabir came to pay his last respects.
I think it's God's grace that I am still here, but it's sad to see that my friend is gone.
For the victim's family, tragedy struck twice.
18 years ago, I lost one of my sons in the same manner. If there's even worse, they stabbed him multiple times and they murdered him.
Scores of Westbury families go through the same trauma. The fear palpable on the streets.
It's just not fair that we have to live like this in fear continuously. I'm afraid of walking around in the area, really. I work in the community, but to be honest with you, I sometimes am afraid. I don't even walk around at night based on the fact that I don't know when that can be me.
We fear mostly for the lives of our children. Our kids are growing up here, and the gang-related violence that's been going on for so long.
It cannot continue like this, not a day after today. It must stop, and the government, if it needs to deploy the entire SANDF, so we need additional deployments, 24 hours.
Police are confident culprits are being rounded up.
We have seen some spin-offs since 2018 in a sense that the volumes of serious and violent crimes have gone down with the presence of the anti-gang task team that is working in Westbury.
The only solution that we're having to this problem is to eliminate our gang leaders. And the best thing is we must have effective gang structure profiling where you can link the gang leaders to the operations of the gang. And once you have built a strong case, and then you can start eliminate these people by prosecute them and send them to prison.
But until then, living in Westbury is hoping to see another day.
Thank you for praying for me.
Anyone can be a victim anytime. Any day can be the last. Maageketla Mohlabe, SABC News, Westbury in Johannesburg.
It's time to say goodbye to our SABC 3 viewers. Stay